Hey there! Today I'm taking my new to me KTM 1190 Adventure R on its very first ride. This bike comes with 150 horsepower, fully adjustable WP suspension, and off-road DNA built right in. I'll be giving it a proper shakedown, sharing a full breakdown of the specs, and letting you know how it feels. Okay, so I currently have the traction control off. Let's see what happens when I start the bike, because as soon as you turn that key off, it shuts off. Stayed on. It's been a hot day today, and all of a sudden it got cloudy. So I've been doing stuff around the house, and now that it's time to take a ride, it looks like it might rain. It's been raining all week. This is kind of my backyard right here. Some twisties, not much, but tire pressure low. I think that front wheel has a leak. Because when I bought the bike last week, it was low on air. So there's probably something in the tire. I'm gonna have to figure it out. For those of you who are new here, this is my new 2015 KTM 1190R. I'm taking her on her maiden voyage. I've only ridden it, as a matter of fact, this far right here. This is kind of my test trip. It's about, I don't know, half a mile from my house. It's a long straightaway with not much in between. It looks like rain up ahead. Not sure if you can see the warning there. I mentioned earlier in another video that my niece bought me this clip here, and it seems to work quite nicely because I don't want to start putting clips on all my bikes. I don't want to start putting clips on all my helmets. So this is an advantage. Quite windy. I also have a new camera. It's a DJI Osmo Action or Action 5, and I got the mic for it. I'm gonna have to go get air for this tire. Something feels strange, and I don't want it to come off the rim. So I just bumped into my saddlebag
getting off of the bike hit me on the hip. Let's see if it's a front one that's low. Now I helped the owner put air in this tire right here. Yes, it's the front. There we go. The front was at 17 pounds. That's off track pressure. Okay, let's take a little ride over to the ocean front. Which is just a hop, skip, and a jump for me. This thing cooks. She gets up and goes, boy. It's windy. The wind is pushing me all around. I can feel the heat, especially on my left thigh, but it's not a lot. It's just warm air. Now, I rented one of these bikes out in California for a week. 4 of us went out there. 3 of the guys rented BMW GS bikes, and I rented a KTM 1090, not the 1190. So it was a bit 100 cc smaller than this. And when I first got the bike, the first day and a half, I would say, I couldn't get used to how tall it was. I was on my tippy toes the whole time. And by the end of that trip, I felt comfortable. I felt like it was normal. So when I jumped on this bike, it's amazing, the mind and the body, the human body and mind, how I didn't think it was the end of the world. I didn't think it was too tall. It was just, I felt like I was home. It was like, I don't know how to explain it, but if you compare my first experience to this experience, they are worlds apart. So I live really close to what we call here the ocean front, the beach. The shore, people in Jersey, New York, Northeast. Show you around a little bit. That's the marina to the left, and it's not full of boats just yet. And to the right is all the hotels and everything. This is Virginia Beach. They're supposed to have a big water park with waves coming here this summer. It's kind of like a giant wave pool. Sponsored by Pharrell Williams. Not paid for. The citizens of the city have paid for a good portion of it. Temperature here today hit 91. This is our Atlantic Avenue. In the summertime, there is a lot of people here. This is one of the stages here of Virginia Beach. They do a lot of free concerts. They're probably getting ready for something tomorrow. Not the street you want to be riding on in the summertime. This gets packed. It's starting to drizzle. I think I'm gonna hightail it. I'm going to hightail it out of here. Will I make it home dry? Because it seems that the rain is coming from there. I think I'm not gonna make it, but I'm gonna give it my best shot. For those of you that don't have a lot of experience riding, this is when the roads are slipperiest. They're not drenched and they're not dry. This is where water mixes with oil and it kind of beads on the surface. Once they get drenched, all the oils get washed away. And if you didn't know, tarmac is made of oil. Sounds crazy, right? I think I can make it and not get drenched. I mean, my chest is getting a little bit wet, but it's not a big downpour yet. Once I cross these two lights here, I'm good. Yeah, I'm gonna be wet. Minimalist mirrors. Minimalist mirrors. They're pretty cool. They do the job. The fairing here, the screen is adjustable and I have it on its tallest position, so doesn't mean I'm not getting wet, but it's helping a little get the rain off my chest. And that light just turned green, which means that I'm not gonna get it. So I'm gonna make a U-turn like I did before. And with as slippery as the roads are, I can't really run the bike like I want to. So,
well, let me give you my review of what I felt on my first longer ride. This was about a 30-minute ride. At highway speeds, I was doing 55, so it's a little bit hard to call that highway speeds, but it's comfortable. It rips. I went from 0 to about 55 in second gear. I caught up with the other cars pretty quick. So speed-wise, it has 150 horsepower. So we know that it can rip. Ergonomically, the seat after a 30-minute ride felt okay, but I can tell that it's going to be a uncomfortable seat for a 2 or 3 hour ride. So this is not the type of bike that you want to go on touring. The seating position is comfortable. It has bar risers, 3-inch bar risers. Your arms are extended perfectly in front of you. The TFT screen is dated. It's a 2015, but it does have everything you need. It has off-road mode, it has rain mode, sport mode, and street mode. Looks. People that have seen the bike, everybody seems to like it. Now, I don't personally think that adventure bikes are great looking, but they are cool looking because they have an aggressive stance and aggressive look about them. So I've had a few people comment that they like the way it looks. It is a newer bike compared to my 2003 BMW GS, which is a totally different look than this. Now, to me, and I've read it, this is more like a dirt bike. It's a 1200cc dirt bike, and it kind of looks like one too. If you've ever ridden a big dirt bike, a 600, you're on your tippy toes, and that's what I feel like this. Why? Because you need the tall suspension, so you're not bottoming out, and you're able to clear certain obstacles without an issue. Overall, going from a 2003 BMW GS, I can't even compare it because it's just two different animals. It's like riding a Cadillac and a Corvette. It's just two totally different vehicles. So I will say that I really enjoy this bike. That's why I bought it. It has most modern day creature comforts that I was looking for. The one thing that it's missing is a taller windscreen and for fall hand warmers, which I think these days everything comes with hand warmers. That is my review on the bike. Power, comfort, looks. It's got a little bit of everything. This bike is set. It comes with a lot of aftermarket parts. If you saw my first video on this bike, whoever had it first did everything that is supposed to be done to this bike. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. The rain caught me. What can we say? We know this happens. So, thing is, it was a beautiful day all day. It was 90 degrees, sun was shining. Then all of a sudden, it gets cloudy and here I am. Anyhow, thank you for being here. If this is your first time on this channel, I have a variety of bikes. This is just one of my 8 bikes that I have. So I have a few Harleys and I have a few other bikes. If you like motorcycles and everything to do with motorcycles, this is the channel. So if you haven't given this video a like, I would really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, consider it. Check through my playlist. I have a bunch of videos on a bunch of different motorcycle topics and a lot of ride videos as well. I love to tour the country. With that being said, there's a whole lot more videos to come. You all take care. Watch out with the crazy people on the roads, and I will catch you on the next one. Adios.